we're heading on into our fifth round, first feature match here. Whoop. We've got Tumor versus Talahedon here.
Yep. I believe we watched them around before they played Mono Black Aristocrats.
Yes, we got Mono Black Aristocrats here versus Blue White Spirits, looks like here.
Hey, you're right. What is this card? Lofty Denial. Do you know what that card is?
Lofty denial. Oh, that's the counter a spell unless you pay 1 and or counter unless they pay 4 if they have a flying creature, right? Yep. Yeah, we played some Blue White on Spirits on stream. It was really sweet.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
See here, a Foulmire Knight on the top side of the table here. We've got a Vito Thorn of Duskrose here. This is a card. This is a card we played a little bit of on stream yesterday, and I was really pretty impressed with it. It combos with a number of cards in the format such as Exquisite Blood, but it's also just very good on its own. Like, it makes your Cat Oven Loops more lethal, and just threatening its activation often means you end the game very, very quickly.
Yeah, it's actually like just genuinely fine with like Luris too. Like Luris deals 6 instead of 3 now. It's pretty cool. Especially in a deck like this Blue White Spirits deck, which just doesn't have a bunch of ways to remove stuff. Or actually any period really, minus like Brazen Borrower temporarily. So once you've stuck Veto, you're good.
We see a Phyrexian Tower come down here for our... maybe a little bit of a missequence here on our top player's part. So what could have happened here is they could have attacked for 2, sacked the Scorpion to the Phyrexian Tower, cast Luris, and then recast the Scorpion from the bin with Luris.
Yeah, a lot of cool lines with Phyrexian Tower that you can do. Phyrexian Tower plus Luris or whatever is definitely a combo nowadays.
Yeah, super reasonable. Let you so they would be up 2 points of damage and up 2 points of life here had they sequenced that way.
Watcher's Fears. This one just makes everything cost 1 less. One generic less that creatures with flying, that is.
And that serrated Scorpion dealing is going to deal 4 damage while Veto is in play, which is really sweet.
This is a sweet little loop they've got going on here. Huh.
So you get to get Veto into play, we get to recast the Scorpion from the bin. And I assume we'll see... I'm kind of surprised to not see Luris offered as a trade here.
Sure. Yeah.
I guess keeping the loop going is a big deal.
I was going to say, they're just a loop, and like, I mean, your opponent's at 12. You have Witch's Oven to loop with Luris, and like, again, they don't have ways to get your creatures off the battlefield, minus Brazen Borrower exactly, so...
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the Scorpion loop is dealing 4 per turn, right? So yeah, I think you're right that prioritizing keeping Luris in play is probably better. The Watcher of the Spheres here, that cost reduction on it really being impressive.
Now we're racing. We're definitely pod racing though.
This is a 10 ball in the air, but like again, the Luris loop with the Scorpion is gaining life as well, right?
And now there's these ovens. So I mean, there's these food from the oven, and
oh
you don't really
gosh,
have to
yeah, you get to sack the foods to Lightning Helix, right?
Exactly.
Whoa, that's really good.
Isn't that sweet? Yeah.
Vito's a really unassuming card that's been really impressive. Yeah. Are we gonna bounce Vito in response here? We see Tomner thinking about it. I think I like this.
Yeah, I mean you have to, right?
Yeah, you just don't want to lose this race if you can avoid it.
The problem is, again, you have 2 lightning. You have Lightning Helix every turn for the rest of the game if you want it.
Yep. And they get to play the Scorpion and then sack the Scorpion to tower to make 2 mana and then use that 2 mana to eat the food. I think Tomner's actually dead this turn.
It could be.
We cast the Scorpion, we sack the Scorpion to tower, we deal 4, we sack the food, deal 4, and then Luris deals 3 with Veto Trigger. So Veto just kills them there.
That's hilarious.
This is, wow.
This is awesome.
Yeah. This Mono Black deck is really sweet. Really awesome.
Again, undefeated. Like, what are you going to do?
Awesome leveraging a Phyrexian Tower.
And yeah, this is still going to deal 3 because of Veto.
Yep. Okay, let's see if they see the lethal here. I gotta imagine if they put this deck together, they're gonna find it. Yep.
Yeah, I'd be stunned.
Yep. All right, Helix, you with my food.
So sweet.
That was fantastic.
That's cool.
You love to see it.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Ooh, there is a cheeky Exquisite Blood here in the Mono Black deck.
Yep. 1x Exquisite Blood.
The old Veto combos. Also just reasonable with Cat.
They have some really nice pieces too for the post-board games. Like they have Noxious Grasps, they have Riders, okay, but they have like Legion's End. I mean, they got some good looking stuff here.
Couple different options to go. A real question, if you're on the Mono Black side here, is how aggressive do you want to be versus how interactive do you want to be? Like there's a real cost to slowing your deck down too much.
Yeah, I think something like Liliana Standard Bearer is pretty much nonsense in this matchup. So they can get rid of those like pretty easily. So Standard Bearer is pretty bad. I think Foulmire Knight loses a lot of.
Yeah, any matchup where Foulmire Knight's not trading in combat, probably an easy cut for that one.
Yeah. I think those 6 cards are like not great by any stretch. It just depends how much stuff they want to bring in. But Noxious Grasp and Legion's End, those 4 cards definitely seem like they're coming in.
Yep. Put it in the tank here. The this is Jumpstart just released, so a lot of these decks and archetypes are ones that are still being experimented with and tried out. So I'm sure our Mono Black player hasn't necessarily gotten a lot of reps in against Blue White Spirits. They're still trying to feel out exactly what they want to be doing here.
It's kind of funny. You see, Azorius Spirits has a pair of Settle the Wreckage in their deck. They also have the Baffling Ends, which are probably quite good. Yep. Settle is something that like this black deck doesn't care about, though. They just sit back like we just watched, and they don't have to really, attack if they don't want to.
How do you feel about having the counter spells in post board in the matchup?
I wouldn't go for it. I think you want to try and get on like aggressive as possible. Again, you can't deal with their late game, so I think you just want to try and kill them.
There is a Revenge of the Ravens on the top half of the screen, and I don't know exactly what the text on that is, so let's pull it up for everyone.
It's a draft card. It actually broke the limited format for a while.
Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, that creature loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Okay. I mean, that seems like okay when you're racing.
Like pack 1, pick 1 in this in limited, and that was ruining the format. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even being funny. I wish I would.
It's Magic. Magic's a silly game sometimes. Tis a silly
Regeneration it's a nice inclusion though, because like it just like it's a 4-mana enchantment that almost certainly wins the game for you, because again, it's 21-17 now. Like, can they catch up without attacking you? Probably not.
Yep, and the blue-white deck just doesn't have a way to really gain life, right? It's not like the black deck, its health total goes in both directions, whereas the blue-white deck only goes down.
Are they going to try an intervention this year?
Yeah, I see an Erebos intervention added to the hand for Taladin up top.
Yeah.
I think we'll probably see this happen, and the question is, do we want to Lofty Denial it? I assume the answer is yes, just because you want to keep your Curious Obsession creature going.
Yeah. Again, another funny one, because this gains X life also. The Erebos, your removal spell gains you life, which is still a combo with Veto.
Yep. All right, and then we're putting the shields down, letting them know that we got nothing else going on. I assume we're going to see a land languish here just to, like, clear the Really? Okay, prioritizing the Revenge of the Ravens kind of surprises me. I would have. I
Still
would
winning
have.
the race.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I suppose that's true. This
like
effectively makes the
again,
sailor.
yeah,
Do
yeah,
you just like
again,
ignore the card advantage, kill them? Yeah, and just
okay.
no fear on the mono black side. Just like, well, great, we're racing, and I'm gonna win.
The standard bearer is still in, which is going to be kind of a beating actually, because since it does have flash, it's like a free 3 points of damage.
And I wonder if we'll see Tomner here on the bottom play out their rattle chains here to try and race. Because remember, the Revenge of the Ravens is making all these 2-power things effectively only attack for 1, right?
That's really annoying for the mono blue deck.
Blue white, Matthew.
Yeah,
It is effectively playing out like mono blue this game though, right? Like the Oh, that's cute. Using the tower to draw a card with the standard bearer.
yep. It's pretty free. Again, shields are down on the spirits end, so might as well
Yep.
take it while you can get it.
That's a fantastic draw. Probably the one of the best draws in. Whoa! Why did we? I'm so confused. What are we drawing that we didn't want to play Supreme Phantom this turn and get 3 points of damage?
Is it like a Curing Eagle? I don't even know if that makes any sense though. It's weird.
Yeah, I guess. Do they want to like flash it in? I guess they're like playing around the languish. You're like you know the opponent has the sweepers in the board. Yeah, I guess it's a tough squeeze. Like I feel like Tom Nair's in a spot where they can't beat the languish regardless. Because like remember, Blood Artist is not like Cruel Celebrant or Judith or a lot of these cards. It's symmetrical. It kills you based on your opponent's things dying too. So like this languish is gonna like clear them out. This Blood Artist is gonna trigger twice here, put them down to 7. And up to 16 on Teledric. Yeah, we were chuckling about the Revenge of the Ravens, but it's been very good this game.
Yeah, I don't know how if you can't get off the table and you're already ahead in the race, like what are they going to do? So.
All right, there's the Supreme Phantom. There's the Eagle. I mean, like this is one of your better sequences, right? And it's still just not enough.
It's just not good enough.
Yeah, you attack and then you die to the Blood Artist triggers on the languish next turn.
Yeah, exactly. They gain 4.
Yep.
So they basically neutralize one of your cards. Like they have to have a hard counter here off this Curious Obsession.
Yeah. They need I guess the big mana leak, the Winged Words, whatever, technically counters a languish at this point.
No,
Yeah.
that's not good.
Yeah, Revenge of the Ravens was like a 20-point swing this game almost.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Very crazy. Draw with the castle. Love it.
Had to do it to him. Oh, good. In the combo with Vito. That's good. That's great.
Well, Vito.
Yeah, you just gotta put it out.
I'm confused. Why did we play Vito instead of Languish?
Nah, it's fine. You get to do both.
I guess it does one extra damage. Yeah, Vito could have been bait, I suppose. If you want to bait with Vito, they probably should have not played their 4th land. So that way they get caught by the counter unless you pay 4 card.
They actually can't attack anymore, right?
Opponent is locked out of combat. Is that true?
Oh, they can attack for 4. They can attack for 4 and deal 1.
Well, if they attack for 4,
Attack with 2.
they sack Vito to the land because of the Phyrexian Tower in the land, and then they untap and sack the other one and kill them. I don't think our blue-white player has outs at this point.
They have Phyrexian Tower anyways, also. It's like they just sack.
Yeah, we're gonna draw here and see if we have an out. Is that lethal? I think that's lethal, right? Because they're only gaining 2. So we get to play Eagle and then attack with just a 5-power creature. Yeah, I think that's lethal. Yeah, I'm not sure why they didn't languish, but wait,
Phyrexian Tower, they get the sacrifice though, right?
wait. What is? I thought they were at 3. How did they take 2? What is revenge? Does revenge do something?
So they get to sack Blood Archers too.
Oh, veto. I missed
Yeah,
veto. Veto makes
yeah,
Revenge of the Ravens do 2.
yeah. They have
All
that,
right,
and that was
that's
it.
what
They
that's
just
what I was
sack.
missing. I was missing veto. I was like, why'd they go to 1? Like in my head, they were going to 1, and that was a
Yeah,
good peel. Okay. It
yep.
was someone in True Dawn in chat put it best. That was a interesting way to build your own moat. Definitely an interesting way to build your own moat. All right, let's get our time shifted feature match queued up here. We'll be right back with some more action with no delay. Don't go anywhere.